What does a trigger food mean? So trigger, to spark up, to trigger something, yeah? To happen, to prompt. Prompt, trigger, spark up, yeah, usually in all of the sudden to trigger something to happen, yeah? You would be like the reason why something happens, yeah? So you are a trigger. So here a trigger food, yeah? Some people, their trigger food is eating ice cream. Once I eat ice cream, I start eating non-healthy food and start comfort eats. So some people, when it comes to comfort eating, not some people, many of us, stress or feeling upset all of the sudden is a triggering state, yeah? So this triggers you to eat a lot of food, non-healthy food, and you get fat, obviously. So trigger food, a food that causes someone to have an allergic reaction, in this case, yeah? To provoke allergy. So triggers you, triggers allergy, triggers a reaction. So in comfort food, when you comfort eat, so sadness triggers you to eat, to comfort eat. You eat comfort food. Uh, so talking about allergy, it's in bracket. We've got like a medical term here. Anaphylactic shock. This is like a medical term, but so common and so important. Anaphylactic shock. You know what does that mean? So if you eat a trigger food, triggers a allergy, that reaction is called anaphylactic shock. Anaphylactic shock, yeah? So this food you've eaten, some people is like milk, protein, different foods like chocolate, yeah? Eat chocolate and then triggers a reaction, yeah? This reaction, this medically called anaphylactic shock. This is really important to learn. We've got also hypersensitivity. Hypersensitivity, what does that mean? A condition in which the immune system reacts in an extreme way to a substance in the body, yeah? So hypersensitivity, allergy is a synonym of a allergy, but hypersensitivity is wider than an allergy. Hypersensitivity is immune. Allergy also is immune, but hypersensitivity, when for example your body reacts to a trigger from their own self, so it could be something from your own body. And a sensitivity, our bodies usually are sensitive, yeah, but hyper means extra, more than usual, more than normal. So hypersensitivity, yeah? Acute hypersensitivity resulting in vomiting or diarrhea can be a reaction to allergies to foods such as nuts or shellfish. So these are trigger foods, examples of a trigger food. So nuts and shellfish, yeah? So acute hypersensitivity means in a shorter period. So acute short period, yeah? Yeah, so this is also interesting to learn. Hypersensitivity, kind of like a synonym of allergy, yeah? A trigger food, yeah? Trigger food is a food that triggers, that sparks up, prompts, yeah? Prompts up as well, yeah? Prompts up, to prompt up or spark up a reaction, generates, but kind of like more like sudden way, yeah? In a short amount of time. Yeah. The state is anaphylaxis. Anaphylaxis, this is more like medical, yeah? Anaphylaxis or allergy. When we talk about allergy, yeah? Specifically to allergy, the trigger food is, they call it allergenic food, yeah? Genic means genic, IC in the end, suffix, sorry, ic, to make it like adjective, yeah? Allergen is trigger, like the trigger food, yeah? Gen is genesis. It's like generates, sparks up, triggers, yeah? A trigger food in allergy is called an allergen or an allergenic substance. Allergenic substance, yeah? Causes a anaphylaxis shock to happen, yeah? That's all within the bubble. Repeat, but in different ways, yeah? And put them in sentence and repeat, that's how you learn. Put them into practice. You know that everyone telling you, oh, I need to practice. But how? The question is, how? How am I gonna practice? This is the way you do it. You do substitution, do paraphrasing, yeah? Paraphrase the words. Instead of saying a trigger food, you say allergen, yeah? Allergenic reaction, prophylaxis shock. This is all the same, allergenic reaction, but prophylaxis shock, yeah? Anaphylaxis, sorry. Prophylaxis is something else. Is to prevent something. Prophylaxis is to prevent. This is like Latin. Yeah? Yeah. We've got hyperallergenic, which is a trigger food. It's a hyperallergenic. Causes an allergy to happen. We've got hypoallergenic, non-triggering food. So hypoallergenic, you could paraphrase it in this way as follows. So you've got hypoallergenic food or non-allergenic. Non-allergenic food. This is how you learn. You paraphrase. Instead of saying something in a way, you say it in a different way. But obviously that's why you need to learn vocabulary and you practice it. And that's why what we do, we try to do at least, yeah? We try to hit the word in different ways. So you get to learn. You get to learn when to use it, what's the difference, what does that mean, and that's what they commonly explain it as, refer to it as a culture. Yeah? Cultural hints or culture. Yeah? To serve something out, it doesn't mean like you could be served out a remote control, or you could be served out your meal, or you could be served your meal out, yeah? But to serve out is serve anything out, provide someone with something to serve out, yeah? Yeah. Yeah, let's keep going. So we've got trigger food, yeah? A trigger food. We've done lots so far, done 7 words or something. We're doing really well. Convenience food. And we've been live streaming for like, I would say 50 minutes so far, yeah? 50 or 55 minutes. Anyways, I'm gonna stop like 60 minutes, yeah? So we've got convenience food, yeah? We've got here convenience, this word, so common. We've got a convenience store here in the UK, and you've got, I believe in your countries,